Well, I was not the first pastor. I was the first full-time pastor. Reverend Mills Anderson was part-time from the pension board, and he did a wonderful job of visitation and organizing and setting up the structure, which made it easy for me. I was so glad because I was fairly young, you know. It was exciting because I came here and the whole community was popping. 75th Street out here was 2-lane, and families were coming, little children were growing up, and it was a really exciting adventure for us. The first place was in Mills Anderson's home on Mission Road, where a handful of people gathered. And then they built here on the property on the east end, they built a chapel house with 3 floors. And they had worship on one floor, Sunday school in the basement, and nursery upstairs. When I came, we were worshiping in Santa Fe Trail Schoolhouse, and they had reconditioned and remodeled the house so that that's where we lived. And we lived there for 4 or 5 years before they, as we began to expand the building program, we finally jacked up the house and moved it 3 blocks down and set it on some property so that there would be room for the expansion of the church. One of our members of the church bought the land, the property, because the church was not in a great financial condition. It's hard to believe the difference that has occurred in 50 to 60 years. He bought the land, provided it, they jacked up the house, moved it down, and fortunately we didn't have to take our furniture and clothes out, except things we were going to wear for the next month.